And here we go, another day in the books here for the Cleveland Browns as they head into an off day tomorrow. But man, today was a good one, their longest practice of the year so far, just going over 90 minutes. Really worked hard today, had some 11-on-11s, had a lot of red zone drills today, and we're going to pretty much keep you updated with a couple of players who are positioning themselves to break out, but also guys who look good during today's practice. Before we jump in, like we always do, let's give a massive shout out as you guys watch the highlights to all of the media members out there in Cleveland for the Browns, like the Fred Greethams, like the Chris Easterling, and the three names at the top left of your screen, for example. Those three and so many more. They work so hard, guys, to get these highlights out for us, to keep us updated about practice. Without them, these videos are not possible. So do me a really big favor and go follow them on Twitter or X right now, because I guarantee you, you will not regret it. They're going to keep you updated every single day about practice. So go follow them really quickly. Want to just give a massive shout out to them. With that being said, let's kind of dive into another day here in Cleveland for Browns practice. Now, we got to see a lot of highlights, especially with the 7-on-7s. Dave Njoku was finally back with the team today, his first practice, and he got a touchdown in 7-on-7s as he beat Grant Delpit at the goal line. Beautiful catch at that back right corner, and Deshaun Watson was his quarterback for that one, so that was really nice to see. We also got to see Deshaun Watson continue to work in those 7-on-7s in the red zone as he threw a really nice pass, went through his progressions, went from left to right to the middle, and found Elijah Moore on an in-cutting route right over the middle for a nice little touchdown. Again, love to see Deshaun Watson go through his progressions, finding the open man for a nice little touchdown on that play. And then you fast forward just a little bit, we go to another one where Deshaun Watson is still your quarterback. This time he drops back, looks right, fires a dot over the middle, and David Bell makes a diving touchdown grab through some defense as well. So again, really good start to practice during those 7-on-7s, and they ran them for a while. For a long time, they ran these 7-on-7s to end practice, and really just wanted to see guys go through progressions. And one of the best catches was probably that one by David Bell, diving at the diving at the middle of the field, but in the end zone. Beautiful catch by David Bell. I also want to talk about Deshaun Jones, man. He has been really good at tackle position. He is so locked in as of right now, and I think he could be their biggest, their X factor alongside the offensive line, not only for this season, but for a long time to come. Right now, with Jack Conklin on the PUP list, he's got a lot of these reps going forward. I want to see if he can continue to build upon what he's done so far. Back to 7-on-7s, Grant Delpit had an amazing breakup in the back right pylon, trying to go to number 88, which I believe is Jordan Akins. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was 1-on-1. Grant Delpit was with Akins. Deshaun Watson lofts it up there, big time breakup, and just a beautiful little play there by Grant Delpit, just getting his arm in there, forcing the PBU. We also had another nice little touchdown to Elijah Moore in goal line work for 7-on-7s. Again, Deshaun Watson just doing a really good job finding guys for touchdowns in those work specific, or in those drills specifically. But guys, I don't have too much to talk about just because they're not allowed to show too much of 11-on-11s, but I wanted to break down a couple of names I think could break out over the next few weeks here. One being Nathaniel Watson. He is starting to open up a lot of eyes here as a guy who's a rookie 6th-round draft pick, but with Jordan Hicks and JOK getting those starting inside reps at linebacker with Devin Bush and Tony Fields off the bench, Nathaniel Watson has been another one of those guys who has just really been looking good to the coaching staff, right? Before I get into another guy who could potentially break out this season, make sure you guys do me a favor, hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free, it doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Browns for the rest of the offseason. Training camp, preseason football games, film review, and regular season games as well. Make sure you guys join the family if you haven't already done so. Again, 3 weeks from now, you're like, okay, let me unsubscribe, I'm sick of the content. You can. But I'm telling you, If you want to stay up to date with all the news and notes from around the league and around the Browns, make sure you guys join the family. Another guy I think could break out here is Mike Hall Jr. I mean, man, they have gone through some injuries. Dalvin Tomlinson has missed some practice here and there, leaving a lot of playing time for some of the younger guys and some of the guys, further down the depth chart. And Mike Hall has been a guy who just played really good, both in the running game and, generating a little bit of pressure here and there. I'm excited for Mike Hall as a second-round draft pick, and I think he could have a massive year for Cleveland, with the right opportunities. But the future of him is probably what's most exciting to me, right? So what I'm going to do is let you guys watch the rest of these highlights. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. You won't have to hear me talk. Lastly, actually, before I leave, make sure you guys follow my Twitch. I will be live streaming some games, some Browns games over there during the preseason. So if you want to watch some of those games with me, make sure you follow my Twitch. The link is in the description, or you can find it at Matty Dubs with 3 S's. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.